Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Connor, and with me today is Matt.
Hey, what's up?
And Yella.
Good day.
And today we are reading a viewer request sent in by Otaku-chan. This is Inuyasha's Experience.
Oh.
Yes. By Coal Saber.
The description reads, Inuyasha has a run-in with pot.
Oh god, it's gonna be like one of those like 80s,
fuck.
like
It's gonna be,
PSAs.
weed.
Ronald Reagan's gonna show up. He's gonna be like, "Don't do drugs in Inuyasha."
Dare realized that, those cheesy 80s videos weren't working too well, so they're updating it. A modern twist. They're writing fan fiction now about how bad
Fan
weed is.
fiction of anime.
Of anime. That's what that
Anime fan fiction. Yeah, it's the perfect way to attract
how
those
you-
middle
yeah.
schoolers.
Ronald Reagan's finally got it all figured out.
Finally.
Yes, yeah.
About time.
Yeah.
Well, Inuyasha, Kagome, Miroku, Sengu, and Shippo were walking down a dirt road. They had just finished a rather simple battle with a local terrorizing demon. Was the local terrorizing a demon?
Or
was one of those.
was the terrorizing demon also a local?
He was born and raised right here in this prefecture, okay? And he could do what he wants. Okay? It's within his rights.
As a demon.
He knows his amendments. All right? He's a sovereign demon citizen.
I was about to make that joke. Yet again, it revealed... I think it's spelled... Is that spelled?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought I had another L in it. No leads to Naruku. Okay. Shippo's unintentional skepticism shone through once more as he sighed.
That's such a way of showing skepticism. Sigh.
I hate whenever people sigh.
Yeah, it's like they
So
just don't believe they just don't believe you. You have to keep proving everything. Like I'm breathing right now, and they're just like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't quite believe you, okay?
it's like,
Breathing right now.
Yeah.
well, never find Naraku. It's hopeless.
Shippo stated. Shippo hitched a ride on Kagome's shoulder as usual, his head hung low in disappointment.
We'll find him, Shippo. Don't worry.
What did the apostrophe ever do to this person?
Well,
Not a single apostrophe here.
Things. Really bad things.
the apostrophe killed me. And
He's
my
like
parents.
This author has sworn never to use another apostrophe again.
Whenever he sees
Hang
an
on.
apostrophe, he's just like, die, die, die.
Oh god, I just controlled F apostrophe. Guess how many times it shows up? 0. None. There's no apostrophes in this whole story.
Fool me once. You won't fool me again.
Dude, I bet as a kid he accidentally got wheel and well mixed up, and he swore he'd never deal with an apostrophe again after
his
that.
teacher slapped him with a 0 on the assignment and then slapped him in the face and said, "No!"
Oh,
And ever
wrong.
since that day, he swore he'd never use another apostrophe.
He'd never use another damn apostrophe again.
It's like when you go into a multiple choice test and you just vote the same letter on every question. Sure, some of the time you'll be wrong, but some of the time you'll be right.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that with an apostrophe.
Oh god, which one is it? Which one is it? No, I'm sticking to my laurels. No apostrophe, ever.
Well, find him. Kagome rebutted with a smile. Inuyasha's arms
Yeah.
were not Inuyasha's because there's no apostrophe, so it's Inuyasha's arms were folded in boast. His eyes shut.
What?
Yeah.
In boast.
In
That's a good way to word
boast.
that.
Boast. Yeah.
What does that even...
We're
Folded in...
folded in statement.
Oh.
His eyes shut.
In expression. Yeah, and when we find him, it'll beat him so hard that he shits himself.
I don't remember that language from the show.
Well, it's K+.
This-
Kids shouldn't read this.
this-
Plus, there's some fucked up shit.
Like, I've never seen Inuyasha, but this... I have a feeling this is slightly out of character, maybe,
The
perhaps.
original Japanese version was actually quite vulgar. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. It aired late night.
Yeah. It was a late night children's show. It was rated K+.
K plus.
For if you were old enough to, if you were old enough to stay up to watch it, then you were old enough to watch it,
Yeah.
Inuyasha predicted.
Not only that.
He stopped himself when a strange scent struck him. Right over the head.
Yeah.
Bang.
He dropped to the ground, sniffing around for the source. His nose led him to a bunch of strange-looking and smelling plants.
No
Strange-looking
prizes.
and smelling plants.
No prizes for guessing which plants those are.
It makes it sound like the plants
They are
both
marigolds.
looking and smelling. It doesn't.
they're
It
poppies.
doesn't read like they're strange-looking and strange-smelling. It makes
Yeah,
it read
they're-
like they're strange-looking
And they
smelling.
smell
Like the plants
Dude, they
are
smell
smelling.
like a septic tank. Like it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for those dreaded smelling plants.
Have you seen my plant? He has no nose.
And he must smell.
How does he smell? Terrible.
God damn it. God.
It's coming back, baby. Hashtag the oldest and the goldest.
That's such a fucking dad joke.
Yeah. What the hell are these?
Inuyasha inquired. I don't know why I said inquired. The others approached. They bent over to see Inuyasha's, not even capitalized this time, discovery.
No.
Kagome recognized the strange plants. She was curious as to how they could have grown out near a dirt road.
Yeah, dirt
Yeah.
kills plants.
Yes, dirt
dirt.
kills weed. Try planting your weed in dirt. You can't do it. Dirt kills weed.
Weed only grows in the finest and most purest sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No
like a
nutrients
cactus, right?
whatsoever.
Weeds green, cactuses are green. It all works
Yeah,
out.
it's like cacti, except cacti actually also grow on dirt. It's called marijuana. People use it a lot in my time.
In the future, we're all a bunch of flippin' stoners.
In the future, where everybody smokes
People
weed
use it
always.
a lot. And what does she mean by people use it a lot? Or a lot in my time anyway? Is like Kagome's time where everyone's on weed?
Don't you remember those episodes? Kagome's in the present and
Don't you
everyone
remember
else
the
is just
420
waking
special?
and baking every single day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke a bowl and roll, wake and bake and make her make you a steak. You're ingesting weed and ecstasy, and guess what day it is? Xmas Eve.
Smokable. Kagome informed. What do they use it for? Miroku asked, looking to Kagome.
Mostly for recreation. If you use it right, you see things. And it gives you a better demeanor.
What is with this weird
Does it?
English?
Also,
like this really, really weird word choice, like demeanor.
well,
And
I
his
mean,
arms were folded in boast.
well, I mean, it's common knowledge, that smoking marijuana, in fact, gives you a better demeanor.
Did this guy smoke some
Yeah.
marijuana before writing this, and they got a better demeanor or something? What is
Yes,
that?
that's how
Matt.
they got all this. That's where they got all this word choice from.
Matt,
Yeah.
Yella's Dutch. I live in a state where weed's legal. Okay, we're the experts on this, all right? Yeah. I know over there you can't even, drink alcohol past 5 p.m., but we're going to tell you how it goes, all right?
Yeah, if you're drinking alcohol past 5 p.m. in South Carolina, they'll show up to your door, the cops will and be like, it's past alcohol curfew. You're getting arrested.
Yeah. No drinking alcohol within 6 days of Sunday.
No drinking alcohol on days that end in Y.
Yeah.
Oh, Miroku said. Losing interest, they stood up. Miroku and Inuyasha began walking down the path. Before Kagome and Sango, who the fuck is... Oh yeah, he was with them.
Yeah.
Followed them, Sango
Or
whispered
she.
to Kagome.
You should use it on Inuyasha.
You should use it? What is it, a fucking potion?
Yeah. That's actually the thing about marijuana. You can't use it yourself. You have to have somebody else use it on you.
God, I really... Could you imagine going into a
it's-
battle and your healer forgot to bring the marijuana and you have it, but you don't have your healer?
Yeah,
can you
it's
imagine if you went into
absolute
battle and
trash.
and your healer accidentally used the marijuana?
You know,
Yeah,
it's the worst when you are the tank and you have the marijuana, because who's gonna heal you?
Yeah, you
You are taking all
can't
the
use
damn
it.
damage. Like what?
It's why I hate those RPGs with all those complicated set-up battle systems, like how the Final Fantasies were for a while. I'd try to be doing all this crap in real time, and then suddenly my characters would just get stoned, and I'd be like, oh, God, not again. Why do I even carry those?
Sango began walking after the guys. Shippo leapt onto her shoulder, and Jace...
That's
That's incorrect in all
adjacent.
50 states.
That's a new one. I haven't seen that spelling before.
Yeah. And now we see the wild adjacent.
Yeah, it's an adjacent.
Yeah.
Adjacent to Kirara. Was Kirara there before?
No.
No? I don't...
No.
That's the first time I've seen that. Who's Kirara?
I have no clue.
Kagome looked down, taking the suggestion into consideration. Not thinking twice, she reached down... She took it into consideration, but didn't
She
think
took
twice.
she took it into consideration once.
But didn't think about it. She reached down and grabbed a handful of the plants and stuffed them into her backpack.
Taking the suggestion into consideration, to her it just means doing what somebody suggests.
Also, you don't need a comma after every single phrase. Not thinking twice, comma, she reached down, comma, grabbed a handful of the plants, comma, and stuffed them into her backpack. I was expecting another comma to go there. Like, you don't need all those commas.
No, you don't.
You coming, Kagome?
You see, you needed a comma there.
Yeah, you could have taken at least one of those commas from the previous.
And the
How
question
about the
mark.
one right before the and? You could have taken the one right before the and put it right after the coming.
Yeah, that would have
Okay.
been perfect.
Would have been
Well, this
perfect.
person believes in the Oxford comma.
He doesn't believe in any others.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't believe in apostrophes.
Yeah. Inuyasha shouted.
Yeah,
She replied, running after her friends.
wait up.
She shouted in a commanding fashion.
Ugh,
Fucking
so,
weird.
so commanding always. Ugh.
I'm gonna look like it was intentional and I'm not just slow.
A few days later, after the marijuana had dried up, okay, Kagome grinded it into small fragments. As she prepared their lunch of instant noodles, she slipped some into Inuyasha broth. Okay, Inuyasha broth.
We're just not even, no apostrophe S, just no S.
Yeah.
just-
You know what? I'm so terrified of apostrophes, I'm just going to avoid any situation where they might have to be there. where they
Fucking
should
commas
be
are all over the place. To avoid suspicion, she added oregano into everyone else's.
Lunch is ready.
Kagome announced. They all swarmed her from... No,
From.
not even from, just from. They all swarmed her
wild
from their
from
resting
in front
places
of us.
to claim
Yeah.
their food. In their ordinary routine, they inhaled it.
Fucking
That's a
commas, what the...
That's a. You know what? That would have been a sprint-on sentence, but with the commas, it's kind of like there are hurdles that they have to jump over.
It's a hurdled sentence.
It's a hurdle-on sentence. Yeah.
Today, they were delighted by the taste.
Today,
Unlike yesterday.
unlike
Why doesn't
every
that
other
get a
day.
comma?
So, Kagome, what was in the?
Oh shit, guys.
Oh,
My brain spilled out of my mouth.
I can
Where's my hands?
taste sound.
Inuyasha asked as the marijuana began to take effect. He looked at Kagome. The background behind her became waves of color. Kagome herself was distorted.
You're on marijuana, not LSD.
Nah,
not
say, dude,
PCP.
dude, all the same thing, right? Right.
Right. All drugs will immediately kill you.
Yeah.
It's
You know,
true, yeah.
An alternate word for drugs is poison.
Yeah, don't you know you take some morphine for your pain and you just start tripping out and you go, whoa.
And then you just die.
That's what happened when I had my appendix out and they gave me morphine. I was just like, whoa, man, everything's spinning, man.
Yeah.
Everything
And
was
then you
covered.
died,
And then you
and then they had to bring you back to life.
Yeah, they had to, and then I died, and they had to like revive me with the thing. And if they just hadn't given me morphine, I'd have lived. You know,
Yeah, it's terrible.
it's a shame all drugs are poison. You know.
Yeah.
Just some herbs, herb boobadoodles.
Kagome appeared
An
to say,
actual sentence that Yella has spoken in the year 2017.
"Oh shit, yeah, it's 2017, boy! January 1st, the first
Worst
fanfic
year!
of 2017."
So totally dating this recording. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it'll get released late.
yeah, we'll release it by December.
Yeah. We held on to this one for some unknown reason.
No, we'll release
know.
this one January of 2018.
We wanted to
Just
let it,
for
simmer
this
and
joke.
really let the
Just
full
for this
flavor out,
stupid joke.
Yeah.
Kagome appeared to say, her voice raised and lowered in octaves.
Octales?
Ooh.
I don't know what that is. I know what an
I
octave
would-
is.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Everyone else looked at Kagome coyly.
Why?
Hey, again, another really fucking weird word to use. She smiled with mild discomfort.
While Sango suggested that I use it him. That just feels really weird. We had all
Suggested
this.
that I use what him?
Well, no.
I
Can
feel
I
like
just
we're missing half
can
of
I-
a sentence there.
Can I just say that everything else up until this point wasn't like perfectly written, but it was readable and understandable. But now there's
Now
suddenly
we're-
this sentence,
Well, dude,
and
this
it
is
just
the part
feels
where they
so out
started
of
taking
place.
the marijuana.
Oh, is that what
Now they're dying. This is gonna be their dying.
Oh shit! What a
It's the
thing
last
to
fanfic they ever
Dude,
wrote because they died. Because
what
right
a-
at this point they took the marijuana.
what a legacy to have.
Oh, wait, I forgot they didn't take it. Someone used it on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They called up their friend and they're like, I'm writing a story about marijuana. I need you to use it on me so I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I don't make any blatant bullshit fucking
You know, like wait.
calls like it makes you start hallucinating like you're on LSD or some shit. You know?
I like how that period's outside the quotation mark. It's the little things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sango was unimpressed.
Also, Maggie.
I was joking.
She enlightened?
Enlightened, yeah.
Wow. With slight
Yeah.
aggression?
She enlightened them in that she was.
Dude, you know what
joking.
I'm getting flashbacks to?
What?
Fucking passionate dissonance.
Like the verbiage and the grammar's a little too
Yeah.
eloquent for someone who writes like this.
Yeah. At least they don't really have the best idea of what these words mean, but at least they're getting close.
At least yeah, it's nowhere near as bad as Passionate Dissonance.
Oh. Oops.
Kagome said as Inuyasha ran around chasing an invisible object. That's what marijuana does to you, makes it really active.
You're not on Ambien,
He's,
fucking idiot.
he smiled and laughed as he did so. He slowed to a walk and approached his friends and knelt down. He donned a serious expression. Then with his index finger, he motioned for them.
Index finger.
Fuck me. Then with his
Whatever.
finger, NDX is my least favorite NXS cover band.
NOFX album. Yeah.
Yeah. He motioned for them to come closer.
Whoa. I can hear my own thoughts.
He whispered.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I'm on the weed now. Weed immediately takes in
I
effect.
can
doesn't
hear
take,
my.
like, hours.
Isn't that normal? Aren't you supposed to be able to? I don't know. That's. Well, it is an improvement.
Maybe it was a diss. Maybe it's supposed to be a diss.
David.
This is a humorous story.
Is it?
Shippo observed.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it is.
It's in the humor section and not like, I don't know, the drama or the hard comfort section.
Man, I was feeling all the drama, and now I just feel like I completely missed the mood.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. In the sequel, Inuyasha will overdose on weed.
Oh
and
shit.
It'll be hurt comfort. And he'll be in the hospital.
Hurt,
like,
comfort,
in a
and
coma.
tragedy.
And
he'll be in a hospital in a coma, and everyone will be standing next to him and be like, "Man, we shouldn't have gotten him addicted to that weed."
I thought he would be in the hospital. The doctor would be like, "Man, just try to stop being addicted to it."
Yeah.
If you just tried not being addicted to it,
Hey, dude, have you?
you gotta push, man, push.
Dude, have you ever tried not being addicted? Like, it's easy, man.
Because it's fanfic, the doctor has to be as unhelpful as possible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And what's more unhelpful than telling an addicted person to just stop being addicted?
You know what he'd do? He'd come into the hospital, and the doctors would, like, they'd do all their tests on him, and they'll be like, we're not sure, but he could be addicted to the marijuanas. We'll need to do more tests.
Yeah.
And then they'll find out he's addicted, and then they'll tell him to just stop being addicted.
Yeah.
Where was I? Oh yeah, Shippo observed. Inuyasha stood and ran around, his arms stretched out.
His only arm.
Oh god, that one's for real.
His arms stretched out. Yeah, he's just got one arm.
Yeah.
You're right.
You fake cough too much, you start real coughing. It's like Icarus too close to the sun.
I'm a bird and I'm flying. Screw all you stuck to the ground.
I don't know. I think this weed thing could be pretty cool. It sounds like he's having a good time.
Well, I mean, he's not actually flying. He's just running around with his arms.
Yeah, I know, but maybe
Whoa,
I should
careful,
give it the benefit
Connor.
of
You
the
don't want to
doubt.
get addicted to the marijuanas, the illegal
Oh
drug.
yeah, you're right. Once Inuyasha dies from this, then I'll be like, no, that's bad. That's a bad thing.
He shouted, then processing to laugh hysterically. What?
What?
Oh, proceeding.
His
That's
brain.
supposed to be proceeding.
Oh.
It's still
I
bad.
have to run this.
Wow.
cycle.
Still not right.
No, it's not.
Processing.
Inuyasha, you're going to crash into
Kagome began to warn, but it was too late. Inuyasha collided into a tree. He fell to the ground. He was flying before? Oh, never mind.
Well,
Holding his face.
No.
he just ran
It just-
into it.
It read like he was up in the air and he fell into the ground. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, quick, help hold my face on. It's trying to escape.
he shouted.
Okay, so maybe not the best idea.
Yeah, drugging your friend is usually not the best thing to do. I usually avoid drugging my friends when possible.
Yeah. If you really have to drug somebody, don't, because you're being a real douchebag.
Bad person.
Yes.
Kagome reflected.
On a list of my best choices, this is pretty far from the top.
Pretty far from the top.
Whoa, Tetsaiga is talking. He says has horny for some bitches.
Oh, yeah. They looked unapprovingly at Kagome.
Stop drugging your friends, bitch.
So when is he gone? Stop. If?
What?
Comma, ellipses. Word, question mark.
Dude, it's again like that earlier sentence with Sango suggested that I use it him. Like
It's like
just-
postmodern.
like
Comma,
like
ellipses, word, question mark.
dude, it's art. It's all new. It's like
This
next
guy is the
generation.
Jackson Pollock of making sentences.
Next generation writing.
Or
Holy
rather,
crap.
end punctuation.
Miroku asked. Kagome looked at her watch.
15 minutes.
She's got this weed shit timed out.
Yeah, dude, it's it lasts exactly the same time, regardless of your regardless of your physical well-being, your
This is some fast acting.
physicality, or anything really. It's always the same, regardless of who uses it.
Kagome answered. Sango drew breath
Sango
drew breath to speak, but it was interrupted by Inuyasha.
No way. No damn way.
Damn.
He said, giggling.
Damn.
He was talking to
Tetsaiga. I don't know.
Saiga.
Tetsaiga.
He continued giggling.
Okay.
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 He dropped Tetsaiga and seductively, or in his eyes anyway, approached Kagome.
Hey, Kagome.
Oh,
he
man.
tried back. Oh, she tried backing away.
Yeah, I think the weed is starting to backfire.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, smoke weed and you'll be way hornier.
It's a known fact about weed.
It's a known fact about weed. A known fact about
need
weed.
to go to www.weedfacts.com and check your weed
Yeah,
facts.
yeah.
It's kind of like
yeah.
the Carfax.
Instead of Viagra, why don't you smoke some weed?
This person has no idea what marijuana does.
Well, no, clearly.
It does whatever it wants you to do. You can have like
Dude, it's the
weird hallucinations.
dude, it's the ultimate plot device.
Yeah.
Even when you go into completely plotless territory.
This person has about as much idea of what marijuana does as the people that made Reefer Madness.
Yeah, this is the modern day reefer madness, dude.
Jesus. Where were we? Oh yeah, she tried backing away.
Hey, babe, come on, don't be like that.
Wow, he just gave up on the T as well, and don't.
Yeah, come on. Everything that has to do with the apostrophe.
He asked. He didn't. That's not a question. Falling on her.
How about you, me, and Tetsai?
He vomited all over Kagome. He vomited all over the
weed
grammar
makes
too.
you
He
do
didn't even
that.
fucking capitalize her name.
Ew.
Everyone but Inuyasha exclaimed in unison. Even Kirara managed to get her point across. Does she usually have a hard time with that?
Well, maybe she's like an animal
Well,
or
usually
something.
she's not there.
Oh,
Also that.
She hasn't done anything. She's yeah.
Like I said,
This
maybe
is
she's like an animal
disgusting.
companion.
this is gross. Ew.
Yeah.
Kagome was stunned. She didn't move. Inuyasha wiped off his mouth. Does marijuana make you puke all over other people? Is that another side effect I didn't know about?
I mean, maybe if you smoke on an empty stomach, but that's regardless of what it is.
If you smoke on an empty stomach, dude, you're gonna end up eating like 2 extra large pizzas. You're not gonna vomit. At least I don't think so.
Either way.
And leaned in for a
probably
kiss.
not.
It makes it sound like he got drunk or something.
Yeah. Marijuana is just like booze, much like it's just like ecstasy.
Much like
Much
it's just like anything. Much like it's just like blank.
Yeah.
Sit!
Kagome screamed at the top of her lungs. Inuyasha struck the ground beside her. Fuck you, ground.
Screamed at the top of lungs.
Yeah.
All right.
Screamed
What a great
at
story.
the top
What
of
a
it.
That was
fucking
Inuyasha's
awful
experience.
story.
Oh man, a lot
Yeah.
of people reviewed this though.
No.
And they all thought it was funny for some reson. Dude,
Yeah,
look
that-
at
that's-
this person meow
that's like-
9371. That was fucking hilarious.
Hilarious.
Hilarious XD can't. Oh my god, they also don't like apostrophes.
Oh god.
Can't stop laughing. XD can't get over the hey, don't be like that. XD, oh god, funny shit.
Wait, that's the thing you thought was funny. Don't be like that. What?
Yeah.
That was the
One line. That was the punchline to the whole story.
These reviews! Crossover anime fan says should be T for swears, also random and odd.
huh.
I like Earl's review. I don't know what it stands for, but it just says LML.
LML. That's Earl telling it like it is.
Essence of Pink, that is funny but fucked up.
Oh god, on the second page there is I Really Love Fanfiction who asks, what dipshit gets that high? My friend thinks it's funny though. She should look in the mirror sometimes, XDJK. My friend occasionally uses drugs.
I Really Love Fanfiction showed this story to her friend to try to get her friend to stop smoking weed. And the friend was just like, oh man, this is hilarious. This is exactly what it's like.
Dude, these reviews are better than the story.
So many of them a lot of them really like to say that this is hilarious. And I do mean a lot of them really like to use the word hilarious. Though,
I just thought it was different and funny, because most of them I read, other people were great, the stories, I mean, but this is random. Where did you come up with this? Keep it up.
what?
The periods, dude.
I thought it was different because most I read from other people were great. So did you just indirectly diss this story?
It feels like everything else I read is great, but this is so different. It's complete garbage.
Yeah. Most of the stories I read are pretty great, but this one's different.
Good. Here's somebody who asks the right questions. Sasha Anna Usta. Is it over?
Yeah.
Well, the answer to that is
With that,
most
it could
definitely
be.
yes.
It is. It's over. It's all over now.
Yeah.
It's all over now. And this video is also over.
We're all soldiers
Yeah.
now.
It's completely
That
over,
was
yeah.
Inuyasha's...
We're all smokers now.
I just realized they also don't have an apostrophe in their title.
Yeah, it's Inuyasha's
they're-
It's
experience.
They're sticking with it
Inuyasha's
to the end.
experience.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to say thank you for that, Cole Saber. That was a very hilarious story.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, hilarious.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.